Medical transcription and the importance of technical communication. The transcription process can be broken down into various steps that take place, creating patient documents within the electronic medical record. The starting point is the point of dictation creation, which happens in one of two ways. Telephone dictation made by a physician by calling a designated phone extension or number and following the prompts for recording, or by using a designated PC-based workstation with speech microphone installed that records and transmits voice recording. Telephone dictation has the advantage of using any phone within a facility or other private setting, such as a home office or distant medical facility. Telephone dictation is available with secure landlines, taking into consideration the environment of privacy as outlined by HIPAA transmission standards. The disadvantage is that there is no visual component and physicians must enter all patient information and transmission choices via the telephone keypad. Designated PC-based workstations can also be located within the hospital setting, locally, at a distance, or within a physician's home office. The advantage of PC-based workstations are that information can be entered via keyboard, speech can be transmitted via a microphone, and PC workstations are designed with privacy standards compliant built in. The disadvantage of this type of setting would be the nature of the permanence of its location. As transmission occurs, data is sent out via primary rate interface digital station wire, telephone wire. It travels a distance to the arrival point at the host site where the server is housed. This can sometimes be located within a single facility or in a shared scenario located in one of two or more separate facilities that share a single connection to the proprietary software provider. In the scenario shown here, the primary rate interface station wire, or PRI, arrives at the host site where it first enters an SIP trunk, or Session Initiation Protocol, which tracks traffic, network connection, or unified connections, and access to public switch telephone network. This is usually the responsibility of the Internet telephone service provider. After being routed through the trunk, the voice dictation will then travel through the dictation server where it receives the inbound calls. The software prompts and records the voice dictation to an audio file and then stores it in the server's hard drive. All dictation is housed centrally and managed at the transcription dictation server. Back at the transcriptionist's individual workstation, either at the host site or in a remote location, the transcriptionist will request dictation from the transcription system. The dictation job is transmitted over the network using TCP, IP, or VPN to the client workstation. The transcriptionist uses her PC connected to a foot pedal and headset, wireless or wired, to transcribe the dictation. After the transcriptionist completes the report, it is saved into an electronic medical record system that each facility uses. If a facility uses transcription software with database interface, it automatically integrates the document into the correct patient file. Further, if the facility utilizes speech recognition services, the recorded audio is sent through a speech recognition server. The speech recognition server will convert the recorded audio into a recognizable text. Next, this finished document is sent to the transcription workstation where the transcriptionist will listen to the original audio, matching it with the speech recognition translation, making any corrections along the way. This process quickens transcription time, with the only changes typically involving editing the finished document and making voice recognition corrections. After corrections are made, the final report is sent to the speech recognition server once more for adaptive learning. This speech recognition adaptation can take place in one of two ways with dictation, namely front-end speech recognition and back-end speech recognition. Front-end speech recognition is an attractive way for someone like a radiologist who prefers to perform the full report generation process. The text is generated on the screen from the voice dictation in real time, allowing the physician to edit and finalize documents independently. Back-end speech recognition technology happens when the completed dictation is automatically processed with the transcribed text in the original audio file. The transcriptionist then becomes a medical editor, checking the recognition accuracy and listening to the dictated report simultaneously. With this feature, there are two cursors active on the computer screen. One cursor follows the word being spoken, the other is the active cursor the editor is manipulating as they edit the document. Three arrangements of proprietary transcription software exist: shared housing, serving one or more sites with the server housed at one of the facilities; dedicated housing, with services being provided in-house with server on-site; or cloud hosting, which is web-based software that is entered through a secure username, password, and does not require hardware. This still has the ability to integrate hospital EMR while reducing overhead costs. Medical transcriptionists and medical editors must keep honing their skills, spanning the two realms of transcribing and editing with speed, accuracy, and knowledge in information technology. This is vital to the health of healthcare documentation now and into the future.